Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping. Cole says diversifying services is great as long as you stay in your lane of capabilities. Wouldn't expect my plumber to offer tax services, but that would be cool if they did. Hell, I advise people to use a different bookkeeper than a CPA. Even those are two totally different skills. And it's good to have them cross-check each other, right? So I agree. You got to be careful when you add on other services. They got to be complementary. They got to be trainable to the same crew, and they can't overlap each other, right? Part of the reason why Holiday Lights works for quite a few folks in our home service spaces is because their business is shutting down at that time. So they have tons of capacity. If you're in pressure washing and you're far enough north, you're basically shutting down, and therefore you get like another month or two of good revenue. And it tends to be like a catalyst to people getting into landscape lighting or event lighting or something else. And they get into that because now they got Holiday Lights and they need to supplement that, right? But you're adding things that use the same skill set, are easily trainable to the same crew. You don't want to add stuff where your crew that you have needs to be like experts in 4 things. That's why I tend to see when it's just you or you and a helper, you do 10 things. And as you scale, you get back down to like 2 things, because you got to train a bunch of 20-year-old kids how to do them. And then as you get bigger and some of those 20-year-old kids get to 25 or 30 years old and they understand it and they can start a division, then you can start adding more things where you can be like, hey man, you're running this business now. You let me know when you need help. I'm gonna be over here running this thing and growing this thing. So I think you're totally right, Cole. I think diversifying services is great, but there is a cost to doing it. You have to have the right people. You have to have the right capabilities, and they need to work well together seasonally and like functionally. So going through the back half of the year, we hit on the recruiting part of it, and I've screwed that up for way too long. Just waiting too long to get things going. A similar thing I messed up was when we started doing Holiday Lights. I waited until like after Labor Day to start going. And of all the businesses we launched, that was probably like the stupidest timing of a business launch. Was like, it was damn near October. And yeah, we like still scooped some up, but I guess the lesson for me would be like waiting too long and underestimating how long it takes to get things going, and like not doing a proper like Gantt chart to really figure out like how long is it actually going to take to launch this thing, to understand it, whatever the case is. Hey, home service heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.